Ah, the books your dad left in this courtyard, I've kept them for you. Stamp this fingerprint, and from now on, your meals, lodging, and books are all taken care of. Be good.
Past life, Special Forces infiltration. Explosion. 18 years honed on the edge of a blade. Died on a mission. Closed my eyes. And I'm back to this night. This night, I couldn't stop it. And from then on, my family was gone, and I was ruined. As for what? I'll take back everything that's mine. Profit. The ink color of the date doesn't match the papers where the characters are newly written. Second, when my father writes, the third stroke of his name never sticks out, this handwriting is forged. Third, the witness Zhou Jianming was transferred out of the Revolutionary Committee last year. There's no way he could have signed.
Oh.
Prepare to die.
This debt. I'll start settling today.
Young and reckless, tomorrow, I'll make sure you can't even get out of this city gate. Everyone, come take a look.
Ah, how could Shenlai do this?
Embezzling the elderly's property. He's nothing but an ungrateful wretch. This kid grew up eating my food, wearing my clothes, and now he turns his back on me.
Uncle He.
Since the neighbors are all here,
Let's settle the accounts properly. This is a copy of the property archive from the Revolutionary Committee, under my father's name, with an official stamp, and the ownership has never been transferred. When I was 7 years old, my father died, and I was placed under your care for 3 years. The state allocated nearly 360 jin of grain as orphan subsidy every month, but I never ate a single grain of it. From 1961 to 1966, you fraudulently claimed the martyr's family allowance in my name 6 times, totaling 24 yuan. And the handlers are still around. The account books are available for inspection anytime.
You're a kid talking nonsense, slandering me. Where's your proof?
Uncle He, I'll keep the courtyard, and I won't pursue the accounts, but from today on, everyone on this street knows exactly what kind of person you, He Juan, are.
Ah.
Ah.
Ah. Going to Hongliutan? Signing up to go to the countryside now? Did you think it's a vacation? Not approved.
Comrade Joe. The Central Committee published 3 editorials this month on the resettlement of educated youth. The wording is getting stricter each time. In 3 months, the quotas will tighten. Approval slips will be harder to come by than gold. Those pending approvals piled up on your desk. When they audit. Do you think whether you stamp this seal will be up to you?
See something you like? Opening a shop?
Zhou Jianming sent me. I want it. Just 2 canteens, a pair of rubber shoes, compressed biscuits. The unsold military rations from 2 years ago at the supply co-op. You hid them in the wooden crate in the back. Missing the vouchers, right? I can take you to see Zhou Jianming right now.
Spare me, big man. Let go, anything you say. All the vouchers from the warehouse clearance are here.
I'll pay you after the supplies are handled. But remember, if I ever need news from this backstreet when I'm at the northwest border, the relay, you'll be responsible for the letters. Uncle Liu, I'm Shen Lai. From the East End.
I know you. Come in. I hear. You're going to Red Willow Beach?
The approval came through.
That place is no place for a man.
This is the mount for a Type 53. The crack started at the dovetail slot. From when the gun oil seeped into the wood grain and froze during maintenance back then. If the matching receiver threads aren't rusted shut, it might still work.
How do you know it froze? How much do you know about ballistics?
What section do you want to ask about? Muzzle velocity, wind drift, or high-altitude air pressure correction? Uncle Liu, once this item leaves the warehouse, what about you?
I'll handle my own affairs. It's not tobacco inside. The hardship of the Northwest. Can you bear it?
How can you be sure?
You haven't greedily looked at these supplies more than once? The hardship of the Northwest. Can you endure it? Only those who can resist temptation can endure life out there.
Lever, you're heading to the northwest tomorrow. By the rules, this courtyard is a house property, so the neighborhood is taking it back today. Move out now.
Legal procedure. Who dares to oppose the authorities?
Custodianship. While you were in charge of the old courtyard, you illegally sold state-allocated timber at a discounted price of 11 yuan for 4 pieces. In autumn 1963, you withheld the homestead land and kept the compensation of 23 yuan. In 1965, you embezzled 2 batches of cement under the pretext of repairs for your own backyard. The amounts, dates, handlers, and flow of embezzled money all there. A copy of this mortgage, I've already sent it out through Mazi on the black market. As long as I don't board the westbound boxcar on time tomorrow, the letter will be sent to hell. I mean, to the district procuratorate. Locked up this courtyard, anyone who dares to touch a single plank. Anyone who dares to touch a single plank
Will spend the rest of their life in prison.
What's coming is already on its way.
Get up. I'm sitting here.
But I have a ticket.
Who cares about a ticket?
Keep your hands to yourself.
Where'd you pop out from?
Try it, move. Tell them to leave.
Move along, move along. Thank you, thank you. My name is Shiwa.
I just left the county yesterday, I don't know on this train. Sit. Where are you going? Huang Yupan. Me too. So we're from the same place. I'm not good for much, but if I can ever help with anything, just say the word. It's a long road. First, fix your glasses. Behave yourself. Where did you come from? I'm not from the Revolutionary Committee, and I'm not here to arrest you.
A scavenger, like he hasn't eaten for days, saw that bag was heavy.
A scavenger carrying a broken rifle. Find a place to sit still, and don't move. That man. What's he up to? Go to sleep. Someone was waiting specifically on this road. This is where we're gonna stay. Yellow sand, alkaline land, low walls. The high ground is that mound in the northeast corner. Compared to the Gobi we were stationed at last time, this place actually has some foundation. Heart scar. At most 3 to 5 days. Someone came from outside. Or someone is going to leave from here.
Once you're here, you're part of the farm. The farm has only one rule. You don't eat until the work is done.
The boss is right. I'll add one more thing. The elder's word matters more than the rules. Got it? What, you mute?
Got it.
Humph.
Ha ha ha.
Wei Tishan is the front boss, but he lacks real backing. Cao Hu is an old troublemaker. He relies on his seniority. That group at the door, they're from elsewhere, haven't revealed themselves yet.
Shen, you've been staring at them. What are you looking at?
Those two words.
Huh. Haha.
Ha.
He noticed.
I'll divide today's work. Ergu, Dashan, you take the first section in the north. Shen Lai.
In.
The north fourth segment. 3 portions, you do it alone. Got it?
Got it. The soil is hard on top and loose below. Break through the loose part, save 30% of effort. Shenge. I'll help you with that section.
Yeah.
He holds a fire inside that hasn't come out. That kind of person is harder to deal with than someone who lashes out directly.
It's that time of the month. Everyone in the dorm. Get the money ready. We'll go room by room.
Shen. Just watch. Watch. Them, will they come back after just saying that? The time isn't right. It's more important to know the situation first than to act.
Ha 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 ha.
Did he recognize me? Or was he testing me? Either way, this is more complicated than I thought.
Shiwa. Last time you shorted me half a caddy, today you're paying back with interest.
I didn't short you.
You say you didn't? Who gave you the nerve?
Bro, you okay? Bro. Bro.
Are you asking for it? Huh.
All right.
Let's go.
Shiwa. Do you know that guy?
Came together? Not really. Not really, so he's not one of us. He's not close, he seems. Doesn't know anything. Where does he come from? Where is he from? I don't know either.
Go get that new guy, Shenlai. The alkali flat on the west side of the farm, can someone walk on it at night in winter?
No. Once the alkali crust freezes, take one step, and the sound carries 40 paces.
You'd be caught if you move at night. People nowadays don't listen. Where can't they see?
Southwest corner, between the camel pen and the north granary exit there's a blind spot. Even 2 sentries can't cover it. The mud wall is taller than a man. Attackers can gather along the wall. The sentries on the platform can't see the base. The north granary, that exit faces the northwest wind tunnel. Once the winter wind picks up, sentries can't hear each other shouting. They can't hear footsteps either.
How many days have you been at the farm?
5 days.
How do you know all this?
On my first day, I walked around the perimeter. Measured it by pace.
Just these 2?
There's a third, 3 steps below the north sentry post, there's a drain. In the rainy season, it forms black ice. Easy to slip during shift change. Falling in winter makes a lot of noise. That section is basically unguarded. Fourth. The water well inside is hundreds of paces from the granary. If the granary catches fire, the first thing is to cut off the water supply. You'd have to split the men between firefighting and guarding the water. Neither end can hold. This well. I want to buy wool. There's a lump on the sheep dung.
Is that all you got? A shovel's more comfortable than a gun.
$81 points, nice.
Good. Newcomer, you're the finale. Shihua. Like. This. How are we supposed to fight?
Shen, what are you doing? Come in and close the door. This is a modified crowbar, wrapped with leather strips. The fastener bites tight, won't come loose. Cut one side. Pry the other. The angles are different on each side. It's for wilderness use. You can also pry rocks in mountain crevices with it. I can tell.
Shen, that mine of yours.
Remember, there's no light here. You weren't here tonight. You didn't see anything. I understand. It's from the night shift. Doesn't look like it. Then did you pick it up? This afternoon, when picking up rations, I lingered a bit longer. The guy distributing rations flipped the board over and put up a new one. He crumpled the old one and threw it into a corner of the shed. I picked it up. For group 3, the number was tampered with. Not just group 3, I've checked at least 2 numbers, the ink color is off, looks like it was touched up later. Go back to sleep, work as usual tomorrow morning. Sheng, you know about the list, go to sleep. Didn't finish yesterday's ration, and couldn't get up this morning, it's not the first time. Time to work. Come get your rations. Group 3, 2.5 liang each. Take down the list. Take down what list? Let me see.
Shenli, get your rations and leave. What list are you looking at?
Group 3 members, the standard is 4 liang exactly. But what's written here is 2.5 liang. I want to know who changed it.
The farm has its rules. Distribution, adjusted as needed. You're new here. What do you know about overall planning?
The handwriting's different too. There are scratches on the 4 character. The ink color is off. It was definitely touched up later. It's not the same pen. And not the same handwriting.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do what it means. Follow this line. This should be an old riverbed. Why is it all sand?
Captain, how far have we walked?
Don't talk, let me see. Stay put, no one move, let me figure it out. This canteen of water won't last 2 hours. Read routes. Captain, the map is old, the salt layer here has shifted east over the years, the old riverbed is completely buried. How do you know? That dry grass on the north slope is reed roots. Reeds need water to root. The surface is dry. Water's below, not deep. 2 lie northeast, we should dig it up. Let's go. Right here. Dig down. Don't dig too deep. About 2 feet. There's water. How could you tell? After spending time in the northwest, you know what kind of roots have water underneath. The camel dung is still warm. The footprints are wide. The stride is long. Not one person, within 2 hours. Tuck in. No sound. No fire. Old Pang will die if he stays hidden. What do you know? Wolf scouting. At least 7 or 8. The tent fabric is dead. It won't block the scent. If we stay in, they'll tear through tent by tent. Take down 2 tents. Technicians, form an arc wall along the north side. The rest of you, find iron pots and buckets and bring them all out.
They stopped. Did they leave?
No, keep watching. Eight. 3 on the south. 2 on the east. 3 on the west. I'll hold this side. Broke through. Your Majesty. One night. And they just left. If there's fire, people won't run, and wolves won't attack. No sure bet. It wasn't blown here by the wind. The stones were placed on top. Someone was here last night.
Director,
I have something to say. Speak. The day we went looking for water, Shen Lai led the way. He stomped the ground, listened to the earth, and only hit water at the third hole. We searched for ages with no luck. He was the one who led us to try again.
And the night watch.
That first night, we all fell asleep.
Only found out the next day he never lay down, stayed up the whole night alone.
The night the wolves came, he told us not to run, stood in front himself. Shi War's hand got cut that night. He handed over a cloth strip to wrap it.
I had already instructed the team leader to assign those tasks. What Shen Li did was also by the rules.
When I arrived, he had already. Squad leader Cao, you were asleep at the back of the camp then.
You say it yourself.
Nothing special. Work needs to be done, can't wait.
Next time, Shen Lai leads the pioneer team. Departure time, route, finalized.
The wolves really didn't charge.
they say if you shout loudly and don't run, wolves won't fight an uncertain battle. So, were you scared while on watch?
A little.
Ha ha ha.
Ask Brother Shen to teach us. Brother, are you from around here?
Nightmare.
Ermasi was right about the people.
2 compressed biscuits, a roll of cotton yarn, a leather cord, you name the price.
I'll only say this about the Ironworks camp once.
Speak.
In the past half-month, the lagging teams passing through the west have more than doubled. I've been on this road for 12 years. I can tell the feel of the goods.
What direction?
Heading toward Red Willow Beach, stopping at the Gobi Gap. They don't move during the day, only at night. I counted them myself twice, at least 30. They're carrying sawed-off shotguns and long flat machetes. I saw 3 scales. Ever since I've known One-Eyed Hawk, missing his left eye, I've watched him with my right eye, and his squint is even narrower.
He's traveled this area before.
He has, and he was driven off after a fight, lost 7 or 8 men. This time he's leading the team himself. I heard near the Gobi Gap that he put out a word, take both people and supplies.
"30 men, 3 routes. Is One-Eyed Hawk after the farm or the people in the farm?" Chief, these are the caravan routes I've compiled over the past few days. 3 routes with estimated headcounts. One-Eyed Eagle's target is likely the grain storage pit.
Where did you get this intel?
Near Jiantan, from direct observation, plus what I heard on the road before. They corroborate each other.
Direct observation. A newly arrived educated youth like you, spend a few days at Jiantan and come up with intel?
Chief, the info is reliable. I'll take responsibility.
Can you handle that responsibility? If the source is unreliable, it's just a rumor. Rumors spread, people's minds get unsettled, production collapses. Have you thought about that?
Chief, if the grain storage pit gets hit, the whole farm.
Enough.
I'm putting this out there.
Anyone who spreads this rumor again will be dealt with as sabotaging production. You got that?
Loud and clear. Someone measured this place before I did. I called you here tonight. Not to chat. From now on, has anyone touched the grain pit? Check it twice a day, morning and evening. Keep it in mind, and don't tell anyone. Check what? Check if our markers have been disturbed. If they have, come to me, and keep quiet. We'll take turns patrolling the border, each guarding the direction of the dorm. I'll teach you a set of movement routes, which route to take, how long to stop, memorize it, follow it exactly, don't improvise. Siwa, you're in charge of the east side of Liang Pit. There's a lot of grass there, so tread lightly. When you walk, don't step on the grass hearts, step on the edges. Now practice once, from the shed door to that dead poplar, then loop back. I'll watch your steps. Back in the village, I used to sneak out at night to catch fish, afraid of being heard, so I practiced. Then that's your job. The east side of Liang Pit, you handle it alone. Dismissed, everyone head back, and keep it confidential.
Look.
Don't move. Take my words back. Not a single word wrong.
What you said, boss, I'll take it back exactly as you said, just spare my life.
Yellow Willow Beach is no pushover. If you want to squeeze it, first see if your hand is strong enough.
Yes.
I'll definitely take your words back. Get out.
Direct away. Direct away. Come out now.
Don't speak yet. Shin Lai, do you have anything to say?
Those two didn't have militia whips or leather straps on them. They were scouts for the caravan.
They're spies for the caravan. Salhu, did you receive the news that the caravan is moving this way? I'll ask again, did you receive it or not?
I did. I thought it was unreliable.
Unreliable. 3 reports, and you suppressed all 3? If it weren't for Shinlai last night, today our own people would be trapped there. From today, Shen Lai will be in charge of the defense deployment at Red Willow Beach. Everyone will follow his orders. Anyone who slacks off will be dealt with for disobeying orders.
Set up a defensive line in each direction, west, north, and east of Hongliutan. Shi County is the lowest terrain, making it the main gap. I'm dividing people into 3 groups, each group holds its position, no one leaves.
Shen Lai.
Is Shi County's team sufficient? I know what happened there last night. Shi County gets 2 people transferred from Zhong County. Zhong County compresses its spacing simultaneously. Cao Hu. Group 3 in Shi County needs a deputy auditor.
I'm not on your list. Director Wei spoke, I heard him, but how to draw this plan, how to assign people, I need to think it through first.
Cao Hu. Have you thought it through? Meeting adjourned. Get to your positions.
You. Cao, he's new here. By what right does he call the shots? Tonight your team holds the north line. When you change shifts, be half an hour late. Who's telling you to cause trouble? Just be half an hour late. Let him see, this place isn't his one-man show.
Airport. This position. If someone sneaks in. Shen Lai stands motionless, pressing Qi Gang's short blade. His eyes are fixed on the darkness behind the dune. The wind stops for a moment. The noise from over there also stops. Don't move. Deploy the defense line. If this thing gets out, Sixian will be a sieve tonight.
Where did the copper bandits come from?
Found it last week by the dunes in Shixian. The people from Tsuo camp use this as a signal. I checked.
As for himself,
Cao Hu's trusted man. The guy I intercepted tonight at third port in Sixian is him.
Does Cao Hu know?
Hard to say. But this chain couldn't be built by him alone.
Bring that man in, lock him up, no one is allowed to visit. Cao Hu is immediately relieved of all duties, placed under house arrest here, pending investigation. A drop of dark blood silently seeps into the tamped earth floor.
The report says about 80 people. They're all coming in. Can't hold the front.
So we can't place the reserves at the factory gate.
This area is low-lying. The sandstorm can hide us. Can't see a thing during the day. Hide the reserves in there. Wait until Tsuo battalion opens a gap in the middle, then move out.
Shen, I'll take the watch.
Do you know where the post is? North slope of Jiantan Dune. You can see 3 approach routes from there. Best field of view. Listen up. If you see movement, fall back first. Don't engage, don't go verify, and definitely don't wait until they're in. Fire the signal flare and leave. Got it?
Coming back alive is the mission.
Got it. One, 2, 3, 10, 11. Intel said 80, 20, 30. No. No. This isn't 80. This is.
Ah. Ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Stay calm.
Wait until it's quiet before moving.
The West Side has the most people, led by One-Eye Hawk himself. He brought his elites, the same bunch that raided the caravan for food last time. I see them. Sheva, get down, don't stick your head out.
The gap is right there. Go. Don't give them time to react. Fire. Huh. Ah, just him guarding the gap. The gap.
Ha.
Huh. Huh. Not bad. One man holding off over a dozen of us here.
Terrain.
Used it well.
It's not that I'm skilled.
Your name is Shenlai?
You know my name.
What of it? You can't stop us today.
Surround them. Don't let them escape.
Retreat.
Should we chase?
Let them go. If we chase too far, we don't know the terrain, we'll be at a disadvantage.
Shenli, you win this round. Next time I'll bring 3 times the men. Let's see what you can bet then. The gap.
They're running. We won.
He said 3 times the men.
On the square after the battle, the ground still had messy footprints in the sand from last night. The farm militia stood in 2 rows, looking tired.
But standing straight. All seized from Iron Chain Camp, not a single one missing. I counted 3 times. This batch of slips has our farm's stamp.
Cal Hughes' case has been investigated.
And we are waiting for the director's word. Look at the dates on each slip, do they match up? The things you saw with your own eyes. He confessed.
I don't know where these came from.
People from Iron Chain Camp came in with these slips, you say you don't know, then I'm asking you, who stamped this? Do you dare to say? I don't know that either.
I was just running errands for squad leader Cal. He said, process the slips, in exchange for convenience in exporting farm grain. Iron Chain Camp gave him under-the-table perks.
4 grain exchanges.
Each time I sent out the slips, that night, squad leader Cal would hand me an iron tin, a tobacco can.
What was in the iron tobacco can?
Silver dollars. The old squad leader stationed at Wildwood's farm from the 6th Red Regiment privately signed slips with the horse caravan leader of Iron Chain Camp, using the farm's passageway for personal gain, accepting silver dollars. Starting today, Sao Hu is stripped of all positions and handed over to higher authorities. You handled it well.
Not a single thing left behind, it's all here. Consider it closed. Wait for word from above. Who is this person? The battle report reached me last night. I'm clear on the Sao Hu matter. This investigation covers more than just Sao Hu. All combat files, defense maps, and deployment records for the last 3 months, bring them all.
Inspector Chang. Should we, first, get the stuff?
He hasn't even had a sip of water.
Inspector Cheng, if there's anything you need explained, I can.
Call in the person who drew this defense map. You drew this map? Yes. Where did you receive training? Learned from various places. Be specific. Followed veterans, studied terrain assessment. Field tactics history, got familiar with the terrain along the line. The rest I figured out on my own. This answer can't be traced to anyone, nor to any place. You. Someone up there really wants to meet you. Orders from district headquarters, depart this afternoon. You're coming with me.
Chengdu, check. How long will it take on the road?
Riding hard, arrive by tomorrow morning.
You know what it means to go there.
I know. We're being watched. Things up there are different from here. You call the shots at the farm. Once you get there, one wrong word and you're in trouble. I'll remember.
Some things are safer not knowing. Remember that.
The southern stretch at Jiantan, add one patrol before dusk each day. That's it, just one person walking it once. An hour before sunset. While there's still light. Enough to see footprints. Wei Tishan was right. Some things are safer not knowing. But some people, if you don't face them, you can't avoid the problem. We're here. Gi. Why is he here? Sit. Red Willow Beach, the new guy. Yes? Over at Wei Tishan's, what's the word, you? Says I'm quick and nimble. And my brain hasn't rusted yet? Mph. I'm asking you. To set up a therapy shooting spot in the Jiandune area, which direction would you choose? Northwest, the leeward slope, behind the second row of sand thorns, it blocks wind and sand from three sides and conceals the outline. You're hidden, while the enemy is exposed early. Why not choose the high ground? The high ground is a big target. In daylight, with the sun overhead, you can be spotted from a distance with the naked eye. Hiding is what keeps you alive. Standing tall is just asking to die. That remark doesn't sound like something you read in a book. Where'd you learn all this? Out there. Step by step, death by death. The rest is all learning. Write it down. Put this person on the list. Yes? You may go now. Shen Lin, being on this list is not a good thing. Watch yourself. What's behind the list? How much does he know? Did you finish what you were saying or not? Someone in the district is playing games with the training list. The people who got in, some were just put there to take the fall. I can only say this much. You figure it out yourself. Take the fall. The knife. Who's it aimed at?
Haha. Why are you coming into the warehouse so early?
How many batches were stored this time?
It's in the books, go check.
I'm asking you how many batches.
I wasn't on shift during the storage, I don't know.
There's a big discrepancy, someone tampered with it. I compared the storage and retrieval records. The discrepancy started last month.
All the signatures correspond to the new manager's account.
Where is he? I went to reconcile with him this afternoon. His dorm was empty, his bedding was still there, but he's gone. Lock the hatch tonight, you keep the key yourself. Don't open it without my approval. One more thing. This was under his bedding. Eagle.
Got it.
One-eyed eagle. He went to find one-eyed eagle? Or was he taken by one-eyed eagle's people? The grain is here. Where are they going? Utter a sound, and you'll be buried right here. This batch of grain. Where to send it?
The old camel pen at Duyuan camp. It's over by Beishaliang.
Why stockpile grain?
It's military grain. He said next time we move. Really, told us to stock up in advance.
Everybody get down. Make a move, and you won't make it back. Beishaliang. The grain is back. Get Director Wei here.
Take him in and lock him up separately.
We just found it, right before you walked in, just a few minutes ago. We snuck over, and didn't get a chance to move. He wasn't here before, he tagged along with the camel team and snuck back in.
I didn't dare leave. As soon as the camel team entered Beishaliang, I ran. I hid until dawn and only then dared to sneak back.
Did you write the note, or did someone from Duyuan camp tell you to?
I wrote it. I wanted to warn you. I know the truth can't be hidden anymore. I opened the granary and moved the grain for them. Now you say warning? I'll tell you everything. But there's one thing you need to know first. Someone at the farm is passing info to Duyuan camp. It's not me. I don't know who it is. But he knows more than I do.
There are 31 in total who've been on site for over 2 years. Those who've had a chance to cross paths with the One-Eyed Eagle gang, after counting, I'm down to only 9. Look again. That grain allocation last fall, cross out those who weren't there. Left with 7. Those whose communication duties cover the Alkali Flats and Sand Dunes area. All come out.
Shen.
You already had a lead. Having a lead and being able to act are not the same thing.
You two investigated our own people behind my back?
Director.
Sit. Not a single one.
Can you trust the director's line?
If I trusted it, I wouldn't need to test it.
Then maybe keep your mouth shut first. It's the director's line. Boss? Here it is.
Buddy, you've been with me for 13 years. Boss. It's One-Eye Hawk's men. They've got my wife and younger son at home. Said if I don't pass information, they'll. I didn't dare say a word. I was afraid if I told you, they'd act that very night. How many times did you pass it on? 3 times. All about the farm's supply arrangements.
Boss, we're not at a dead end yet. One-Eye Hawk trusts him now. This is a way out. Let him keep passing it. Pass the stuff we feed him.
Can you guarantee the fake intel you make up will fool One-Eye Hawk?
If not, we'll leak a real weakness to bait him.
You. The matter at home. I'll handle it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If something goes wrong, you take the blame.
Move out. Don't let the farm dogs catch wind of it beforehand.
They're taking the old camel trail on the east side. Zhenghui is coming from here. It's been 2 full days since we sent the false intel. Of course they're coming. What if they take a detour? A detour would add 40 Lai. Before dawn at Yantan, they have to sneak into the farm. They won't take a detour. Here they come. Stop. Hands up.
What?
No.
Where's the food? There's no food in these bundles.
What did One-Eyed Hawk tell you to take? I'll count to 3. 1.
It's not food. Lord Hawk doesn't care about your little bit of food this time.
Then what does he care about? People?
He wants us to take 1 person from the farm.
Just 1 person? Last time. Which person?
Cheng Gang. The inspector.
Master Ying wants Inspector Cheng. Why him?
Master Ying's brothers were detained by headquarters, 3 of them. He wants to trade Cheng Gang for them. If he can't trade 3 lives, they'll pay with 3 lives.
I saw him this evening. He said he had to make it before dark, wanted to go to the rescue trail north of Yantan, said he had something to check in person. Take these men back to the factory, lock them in the cellar grain pit, have Sao Hu guard them tight.
Something's wrong.
Cheng Gang went up the rescue trail alone. The caravan's target tonight is him.
The rescue trail around the factory takes over 2 hours to walk, but take the Salt Flat shortcut.
And if we hurry, we can intercept the horses and the man. We need to find Wei Tishan. Ah.
Ah.
Come with me.
Ah.
Ah.
How do you know I took this road? We caught One-Eyed Hawk. He said, there's a man down there. We got it out of him. He said you'd take the old trade route tonight, so I came. Where's that man now?
He ran off.
Ran off? The ropes weren't tight enough. Lucky you. You too. Director Cheng. I need to tell you something. Said after you came back last night, you went to the telegraph room. You're staring at me. Light was seeping through the door crack. I saw it when I passed by. That's nothing unusual. I need to report to my superiors. Shen Lai. You're something else. What about me? You saved me last night. I remember. That's not what I asked. Some people upstairs think you know too much. Was that telegram you sent last night aimed at me? What makes you say that? You've been at the farm less than 5 days, and last night was the first time you went to the telegraph room after hours? I was at Jiantan, and that incident happened the night before. Your logic is clear. I just want to know who passed the materials up. I can't answer that. You can answer. You just haven't decided yet. Someone's compiling a case against you, saying you privately control the farm's supply allocation data, suspected of holding back resources for yourself. Who's doing it? I don't know the source. So can you help me find out?
Do you know what you're asking me to do?
I know you know the case is flimsy. What if I find out?
And it's not good for you?
Finding out is the only way to stop him. Go back for now.
Gang.
Did you ask him about the telegram last night? I did. He agreed to look into the source of the materials.
You trust him?
He didn't leave last night. That's enough.
It passed through 2 hands. The earliest place the news came from is in the city.
Which part?
Uagen Road.
Found the lead on who passed the materials online, Zhou Jianming.
Director Wei, I'm here on orders from above, to assist in the audit, and also to check the recent workpoint accounts. An official from Kezhou has traveled a long way.
Come in and have some hot water. This is Shen Lai, the new technician at the farm.
Technician Shen. Pleasure to meet you.
Comrade Zhou. Thank you for your hard work.
I heard the farm recently issued new regulations on land allocation.
The higher-ups approved it with documents on file. Who came up with it? It was a collective decision.
Technician Shen also took part in the collective deliberation.
I offered a few suggestions, but the director made the final call. I'm just a technician, doesn't count.
All right. I'll go take a look around, no need to accompany me.
Newer dialect?
Yes, I understand.
He met 4 people during the day, a warehouse keeper, an accountant, and 2 veteran workers. At night I didn't dare go inside, I waited under the window. A letter. He buried it in the ash pile, and I stumbled upon it. I swapped it with an unburned envelope and put it back exactly as it was. The recipient was listed as He Ju Wang. He didn't come for Zhao Si. Fine. We just let him out, so he can finish pulling the thread. What does it say?
Shen.
The letter wasn't completely burned, I skimmed through the pages you found. But the handwriting was fragmentary, couldn't make out all of it yet. Anything you can tell? Enough, I'll figure something out tomorrow. Which way did you go back?
I went around the inspection post, not the main road.
Where did you get it? I had someone watching it. How I got it doesn't matter. You know the levels this letter touches. He wrote to someone in the region, saying there are signs of organized sabotage among the farm cave workers, requesting higher-ups to intervene and characterize it early. On Zhou Jianming's side, there's also his people's bribery. The channel for delivering the painting is all in this letter. The connection he Duwang used is not something I can touch directly. I need to report upward for instructions and follow proper verification procedures. But before the results come out, I know, low profile. It's not just about keeping a low profile. You can't let anyone know you've already gotten this letter. Once he Duwang finds out the original is missing, he'll act prematurely. Wait for my message. Today, old Zheng's calling the shots. I'll stand in the back. Zhou Jianming is still at the factory.
I know.
Shen Lai. I hear you've been busy lately?
Not really. The farm work is all routine, it's people who can't get the work done.
Good to hear. The higher-ups are checking standby status in several places recently. Don't cause any trouble around here.
Mr. Zhou is right.
This enclosure isn't needed, why fix it?
Better than nothing.
The higher-ups didn't approve, why did you have someone put up this fence? What are you trying to prove?
Mr. CEO, I was just checking the lumber, haven't touched a single nail.
Humph. Shen Li. This land here. Who drew the boundaries back then?
I wasn't here when the factory was built, I don't know.
They've sent a special inspection team for routine checks. All the land records need to be reviewed. Have you handled any homestead transfer approvals?
No, I haven't. Those documents should be in the factory archives.
I have the approvals. I'll sort them out for you later.
What are you all talking about? I saw him measuring here during the day. I don't know what he was measuring.
Someone's been digging.
Raise the lamp higher. It's a path. Should we report it to Master Wei?
Poison him to death. Have someone fill it in tomorrow.
Can't fill it in.
What do you mean?
We keep it so we can wait for them to walk into the trap.
You mean to use him as bait?
Zhou Jianming and One-Eyed Ying have a communication channel. This path is better used for waiting than blocking. Let them come to us.
Can you hold it?
Yes, I can.
If something goes wrong, you bear it yourself.
Who sent you? I'm in no hurry. One-Eyed Sakura. Who's the inside contact? Zhou Jianming. He gave me the location of the secret passage. Said the farm is switching rooms these days. Fewer guards. Zhou Jianming. A cadre who jumped into the Revolutionary Committee. How long has he been undercover at the farm? Even figured out the room change schedule.
How many?
3, all inside. We found a list. My name was circled in red.
Zhao Jinming.
We have to seal the gates tonight. If he gets word, he can be gone before dawn.
Lock the main gate. No one leaves the farm. Wait for my word.
Yes. The footprints head toward the camel pen, not walking, but running.
He climbed over the east bridge gap, circle around and block the east side. Don't let him slip into the shallows or dunes. Once he gets in there, we'll lose him.
Want to issue a warning first?
A warning? Wait till we get to the pen entrance. If we shout now, he'll have time to move. Zhou Jianming. The militia has sealed it off for 4 years.
Come any closer, and I'll shoot. You, stay back. I'm not messing around with you.
Your home is the old adobe yard on the east end of Yuejin Road, your wife, and your kid in elementary school. If something happens to you, I'll have that list handed in exactly as is. Whether you were the mastermind or just dragged into it, once they sort it out, your family will be better off. If you shoot your way out today, there'll be no explaining it. Zhou Jianming, a clerk at the Revolutionary Committee, suspected of colluding with an insider at the farm to leak the housing swap plan, is hereby placed under detention for investigation effective immediately. Those involved will be investigated separately.
Shun Lai. You think arresting
Emmy.
Will he Duwang let you off?
This is a message forwarded from old Liu at the supply depot. He has an old friend in the city who deals in second-hand goods. The two have been in touch since early years. They exchange news from time to time. He Duwang has been moving around the city a lot these days. He's using my family to pressure the higher-ups. He says I abused power at the farm and framed people. Which channel is he using? Does he still have people on Yuejin Road? Zhou Jianming isn't the only one. He's just the most visible one. You mean he's already using family as leverage? He knows this will hold me back. But he's not trying to force me out. What he wants is to make the higher-ups think that someone needs to be sent here to replace me, to investigate, and to transfer me away. I can help verify legally admissible evidence of wrongdoing. But going through official procedures takes time. You'll have to wait. How long can you wait? At best 10 days, at worst half a month. Make sure your own affairs here are clean. Don't leave any handles for others to grab.
Brother Shen.
I heard He Duan has made a move in the city. News travels fast. I want to go back to the city. Keep an eye on him quietly. I'll pick up whatever I can. Evidence of crimes, account records, as long as it's useful. Do you know who He Duan has working for him? Amazi and his crew are his errand boys. He Duan doesn't show his face. But I've lived in the city, I know people in the back streets. I can get in. Just watch, just observe. No action. Don't reveal your identity. I understand. This is old Liu's contact point. When you reach the city, go to him first. Confirm the code before you act. Report every 3 days. Use old Liu's channel to relay messages. All right. It's been 3 days. Old Liu hasn't sent word. Shiwa has gone silent. Either he can't leave the city, or something's happened. Boss, I need 3 days off. I have personal business in the city.
What business?
Family matters, hard to explain.
3 days. The morning of the 4th, I want to see you standing here.
Understood. The signal old Liu taught, 3 marks, the middle one to the right, means Someone is following. Head east, don't stop. The fabric corner is from Siwa's hat. He was here, left a mark, and was taken away. The east end.
We can go.
He Juang's men. How long was he locked up?
2 days. Shanlai. They made me sign a false affidavit, saying you hid weapons on the farm.
You signed it. The documents. Once they reach the district, it'll be hard to overturn. He Juang made his move early. Has anyone else seen where you were held? Yes? The delivery guys at the old East compound pass by every day. Your injuries were sustained in that side room. If we wait any longer, it'll be too late. Now. If we wait any longer, it'll be too late.
Who are you looking for?
The materials He Juang reported. I want to confront him face to face.
I don't know what you're talking about. Materials. I just truthfully reported the dangers at the farm.
You said I hid weapons. Who's the witness?
This is a matter for the organization to review, not for you to interrogate me.
Fine. This is the list of sent-down youths registered at Siwa Farm. 2 days ago, they were locked in the side room of the old adobe courtyard in the east. Someone forced him to sign a false testimony. To prove I hid weapons. He didn't sign.
Nonsense. When did I order anyone to be detained?
These are the injuries from being tied up in that room. No water for 2 days. This was taken from the side room. The delivery guys at the old courtyard pass by every day and can testify. You claim you didn't know about the detention.
This doesn't prove anything.
Enough. Comrade Chen. The documents are fake. The witness was coerced. The detention location has physical evidence. And eyewitnesses. Please record it truthfully. And report to the district.
Shanlai, I'll be honest with you, I can't suppress this. Someone has already tipped off the district.
I know.
Then why did you come?
I came. To have it on record. This matter is complicated.
The county has no authority to determine. Report to the district for handling. Both parties must not leave without permission.
Director Chen, you've had a long journey.
Please come in, Mr. He Juang. The inspection team is here on orders from the region, not for a visit. Zhou Jianming's testimony and the warehouse inspection records were sent to the region last night. I'm here today to inform you in person of the decision. The regional inspection team has decided to open an investigation into He Juang, effective immediately, suspend him from all duties, and he is not allowed to leave the jurisdiction.
Chen Gang. Do you know who's behind this?
I only know what the evidence says. Lie. It's done. It's not too late yet. Zhou Jianming's confession mentions that the approval document for the homestead transfer is forged. You have the original in your hands.
Which is stored in the factory's scrap warehouse. Lao Lu handled it and can testify.
He Jiwang has connections in the region. This line is hard to cut. You need to be prepared. This won't be settled all at once. I can wait. You have some nerve. It's not about being bold, it's that there's no turning back.
Shen Li, my father's case, do you think the investigation is the end of it? You've ruined our family. I'm here waiting for you today.
What your father did has nothing to do with me.
Cut the crap. You won't leave this street tonight.
How many men do you have? I saw it clearly.
Come on, all of you. You. Let go.
Didn't your daddy teach you? Debt can't be paid back with numbers.
Hey. Come see, there's a fight on Ueli Road. He Duong's son is being lifted by one hand. Come check it out. Huh. Shen Lin, your grip is like iron?
Wait, I'll find a way. To make sure you never get back to the farm.
Shen, porridge is ready. What's that? A transfer order. It orders me to report immediately to the labor camp in the Salt Flat Dune area.
Which department's stamp is on this? This doesn't seem right, does it? You were just at Uejin Road yesterday.
Late last night, He Duwang was reported. The materials were submitted directly to the Special Investigation Team, and he was taken in for questioning before dawn. The transfer order arrived this morning right after. Isn't that a coincidence? He Duwang's semi-crippled network, without anyone giving orders, still acts on its own. His people are pulling strings behind the scenes, he's down, but his network is still intact. Things like this don't need him to say a word. When did it arrive? Early this morning. Director Cheng, this transfer order is complete with all formalities, stamped from above. It's not easy for us to challenge it. Check which chain this approval went through, who signed off, and how many days it sat. Complete formalities are one thing, clean provenance is another. I'm using my supervisory authority to suspend this transfer order, pending the outcome of an investigation. File it. Yes. A suspension is a suspension, not a dismissal of the case. I know. Do you have a lead? There's one place. I haven't asked yet. 7 days. Not a single day can be wasted. 7 days. Today is the first day. Enough and not enough. Remember the order of the visits: 3 doors east on Uejin Road, then 2 doors north. All families that were forced to move by the approval documents back then. Only ask about the time, only ask about the people handling it, don't ask about the outcome. I'll handle the outcome myself. Right. Will they talk? Back then they were angry but didn't speak up, doesn't mean they don't want to now. When you go, just say you're from the review team. You can use Cheng Gang's name. How many people did this piece of paper crush? He Defeng can count them himself.
I've held onto this batch and never touched it. It was registered and stored back then, later written off the books, but the goods never left the warehouse. I knew something was fishy. Every entry in the 3-year material transfer records has a signature next to it.
Whose signature is it?
The signature you recognize. It's not the person I should name.
Lock the door tight tonight. Don't open the door to strangers.
You think there'll be trouble?
Don't worry, 10,000. This batch of signatures can verify identities. Lao Liu saw the originals. The 3 households visited can all match the time, points. The official seal on the approval document has a backup. I'll submit it tonight, let the review team look at it overnight. There's only 1 day left, buffer. Is that enough? Depends on the review team's speed. You've done what you needed to do. Day 6. Only one last hurdle left.
Hurry!
Find this one.
Get it out.
Don't move. The ledger is in here? I moved it last night. That wooden crate is empty.
You saw this coming?
A lifetime of experience. Warehouse. Has anyone been in to search? I can tell.
Militia weapons authorization slips.
We are acting under orders.
You can't stop us. We are acting under orders. Good. I'll send you both in. Let the investigation team sort it out. Witnesses. Evidence is here too. Ledgers and authorization slips. The prisoner is connected. The authorization slip before Director Chiao's fall. The trail leads to him. Let the investigation team handle the rest. The chain of evidence is closed. Today is the 7th day. The investigation team announces the results this morning. Then we wait. The 7th day. The accounts that need to be settled. Settled today. What's wrong? He Duang is missing. He Duang is missing. What? A gap in the soft surveillance? After he was suspended from his post. The investigation team didn't formally detain him. Just assigned 2 people to watch his residence in shifts. Daytime was fine. But during the shift change at night, there was nobody for half an hour. Today, someone left their post. He's gone. The window paper is torn. At the time, we judged he wouldn't dare to run. We didn't go as far as formal detention. I miscalculated. Last night, when the review team announced the results, he knew beforehand. It's useless to talk about it now. How long has he been on the run? Which direction? These 2 things need to be settled first. To the east is the review team, to the south is the farm. He wouldn't dare to turn back. To the west. West of the Salt Flats is One-Eyed Hawk's territory. During the years He Duang was at the farm, half of his goods smuggling went through the horse caravans. One-Eyed Hawk took his goods. They have old scores between them. You already thought of this route. I just didn't expect he'd run so fast. You request the mission, I'll approve it. Take 2 armed men, travel light and pursue. Give me 2 fast horses. He Duang is a secretive man. Last time old Lao went through the warehouse accounts, there was a backup ledger for a batch of fine goods that didn't match, and its whereabouts were never found. Only He Duang knows where it's hidden. He never handed it over. The fact that he ran means it's still with him.
You mean he took it with him?
He needs it to bargain for a way out with One-Eyed Hawk.
Shenli, bring him back alive.
Got it.
Heading toward the Salt Flats, the wind is strong at this hour. The sand and dust will hide him.
Exactly because of that, he chose this time to leave.
It's not just Linden, the whole of Xixian. Are the things you brought out enough to buy away? No, not just the farm, but people higher up.
Linden, Xixian, and people above. This isn't a mess He Duang alone can stir up.
The inspection team arrives the day after tomorrow. Security is at its worst those 2 days. You take your men around the west line. And I'll give you the schedule for the northern posts too.
A schedule isn't enough. I need the entire farm's defense layout. It's all in here.
West line, north line, plant, warehouse, every single one.
You're risking your own people's lives.
All I want is a way out. The farther the better.
The defense map is already out. If we wait any longer, this map can be sent out tonight. We can't wait.
Don't move. Let him go.
That musket of yours can't hit a moving target at night, can it?
Shen Lai, I can talk, I can say anything.
We'll talk back at base. That's
over at the farm.
Brought him in. Handing him over to you. We'll take his statement when I get back.
Shen Lai. You can't just.
There's his note inside. Enough.
Tell Lao Lu to pull 2 from the South Wall team to fill in at the West Factory.
Chief. Can't pull.
Why?
Shen Lai gave me contingency plans before he left. The South Wall team is our last retreat. Can't touch them.
The East Militia can go around via the old camel pen, twice as fast as pulling from the plant.
Do as he says.
Jobo, Lao Lu. Listen, the East team goes around west along the old camel pen.
Quick. Seven or 8 came. And there's something I've never seen, strapped on a camel's back.
Flank left, cut them off. Push. Cut this rope.
No, just afraid they'll break through from this direction. Just afraid they'll break through from this direction.
3.5 lock buys us 10 minutes. 3.5 lock buys us 10 minutes. Fall back. Don't get pinned down.
Did it get out?
It's out. Reporting enemy situation.
2 hours. 2 hours. Can we hold out here for 2 hours?
Reinforcements in 2 hours, fastest.
Where are the men? Call everyone who can stand.
That's all. Wounded, deserted.
From here to the East Ridge, the bottleneck is a 2-man wide passage. Hold everyone on that line, not one step back.
I knew this day was coming. And here it is.
How long sealed?
12 years. I tried it. Cloak still works.
Enough to plug one gap.
See if it's enough for you.
Fire. Shoot.
Push towards the east wall. Don't let them regroup.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha. Ah.
Commander, One-Eyed Hawk got away, towards the east.
Ah.
Who are you?
From Shu?
Take him away.
Ah.
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 All our men are lost. 11 left from the horse caravan. Old Liu has 3 in custody. I've got 8 here. One Eyes Camp. That's the last one.
Move out.
The review panel, concerning the cases of He Juang and Zhou Jianming, He Juang, for embezzling border supplies and forging property deeds, and colluding with the base in trafficking, is handed over for judicial disposal. Zhou Jianming is to be punished according to law for dereliction of duty and aiding and abetting.
Both cases are now filed as of today. Now I will read the commendation order for Comrade Shen Lai.
Comrade Shen Lai, during border defense missions, independently investigated the horse caravan routes,
assisted in destroying One Eyes Camp and the armed caravan,
ensured the safety of border granaries and farm personnel.
His merits are verified, and he is hereby commended. It's settled.
Yes.
The higher-ups want you to go to a tougher place?
When do we leave?
I disagree.
You're not supposed to agree.
Do you know what that place is? What gives you the right?
Director, the orders have come down.
I can push back against the orders too. You've just barely established yourself here. Moving you away now, who's going to hold down Chao? Who's going to train the new recruits?
Director, if I leave, the farm will still be here, Hongliutan will still be here, you'll be here.
Hide it underneath. Don't let anyone find it when you go through the checkpoint.
Uncle Liu.
Back when I took that route, nobody handed me anything, but now I'm handing this to you. Go on. Take care on the road.
While I'm gone, you need to lead everyone well.
Shen, you must come back.
I'm off. I'll tell you the destination. That place can't even be found in the archives, no name. No records. Few who've been there ever came out alive. Every checkpoint is like this. They've been checking since yesterday, 3 times stricter than usual. This is already the 4th checkpoint we've passed. Don't worry. Give me a sitrep. There's a border patrol team in the restricted zone. 9 people. 3 days ago, their routine report went silent. It took the higher-ups 3 days to react. The first 2 days, they treated it as a comms equipment failure. On the 3rd day, the person sent to check didn't come back either. All 9 are veterans who have been stationed here for over 5 years. We can't go anymore. The sandstorm has visibility down to less than 5 meters. Can't wait, the team has been missing for 3 days. Every minute we wait longer. If you go in alone, it's better than sitting here. Not from the cold. Not lost, it's from a fight.
What are you looking at?
He didn't walk here on his own. Heels sinking deep into the sand, force pushing backward, he was dragged backwards here. Which direction did the drag come from? Contact lost over there. The team's final retreat route should be along that sand ridge to the northwest. What did they encounter along the way? If you trace the route, right, there's a section that goes through a shallow ford, a low-lying area, then search the low-lying area. This model is wrong. What do you mean? It was carved by someone from the team. Found signs of activity from the missing team. Location, shallow ford, low-lying area. Also, one anomalously modeled weapon case. Please advise. Can we find out who's behind the villain series? We need to hide, it's not safe here, come with me. Cao Hu, the current squad leader, entered in March 1965, almost 2.5 years ago, with no records at all. The filer column, file missing, but the stamp date is February 1965, which is a month before he entered, so it was filled in retroactively. Retroactively filed a month before entry, that's not a loss. Matching the ID number isn't enough, we need to connect the dots, to form a chain. You worked with him, you tell it. First time, last fall, patrolling the west wall, I said there were footprints on the west side, he said it was stray dogs, immediately had someone fill in the report, wouldn't let me check it out. That patch of ground was hard, stray dogs couldn't make prints that deep. Go on. Second time, the one-eyed eagle guys were active in the shallows. For 3 days, I asked Director Wei to send more men. Cao Hu contradicted me in front of everyone, said I was seeing enemies everywhere, and that very night, a batch of supplies was taken. Third time, the cellar, the seals on the weapon crates weren't broken, but the drag marks were already set into the dirt. Cao Hu inspected and said it was fine, had them put away. Every time, he immediately shut down the investigation. 3 times, and I never thought in that direction. Now we stay put, once we move, the grass gets disturbed and leaks out, the contact will relocate immediately, and this lead will be cut. You go back to Honliutan, act normal. Keep an eye on his every move, if anything changes, radio me immediately. Got it. Cao Hu and Jin Chen haven't reported to the post, beds in the dorm untouched, missing, unknown.
Did he move?
Left too early. Or did someone tip him off? I'll go. Any unusual behavior since yesterday morning?
After dinner 2 nights ago, he went to the factory scrap warehouse, said he was checking the inventory shortage. I didn't think much of it, so I signed his pass. Yesterday, first thing in the morning, he didn't show up. Went to check his dorm, the bed was made neatly, and a hand-rolled cigarette was under the pillow, lit then put out.
A hand-rolled cigarette?
He usually smoked the kind from a tin can. Put it out and left it by the pillow. At the time, I thought he forgot it in his rush. Now that I think about it.
It was his way of saying he wasn't coming back. Is the dorm still locked?
Waiting for you to make the first move?
Station 2, militiamen here, have them go armed to dispel the rumors, let's go now.
Stop. Hey,
Coming all the way here, are you here to pick someone up or smuggle something out?
Did you take something from the factory's scrap warehouse?
What?
Zikian?
Where did that come from?
Shenli? You think I'm the mastermind? Then you couldn't be more wrong.
Not the mastermind? Then what are you?
A middleman? Someone had me pass messages, and I passed them along. I don't know what that person looks like. Only the code and the location.
Who's forcing you?
They've got my son. My son works on a construction crew near Uliang River. 2 years ago, they cornered him in the dorm. They told me, if anything happens to me, my son will suffer first.
What's the code? And where's the meeting point?
The code is Jian Tan Wen Lu. The place is the old farm's cellar grain pit, 2 miles east of the headquarters. They change contacts every 3 days.
What day is it today?
Day 3. Tonight's the switch.
I know that farm cellar grain pit, abandoned for 4 or 5 years. No cover around it, only one dirt road in and out. Cao Hu says he doesn't know the guy's face, but the code is still active. If the other side is coming tonight to switch contacts, it means he's still in the area. Circle around via the Jiantan dunes, seal off from 3 sides, and the Jackal mastermind won't escape the trap. I'll deploy people now to close in from all 4 sides, without alerting anyone else at the plant. You and I will each cover one exit, catch the mastermind, and I'll handle Cao Hu's son's situation. One person. One gun. Already dead. Military markings, gait, the way they land their feet shows they've had professional training. It wasn't spontaneous, they followed him for a while, waited until he was alone and isolated before striking. Do you know this person? Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm also a Hulu, we are from the same place. Where did you get these photos? This guy worked with me laying foundations, carried stone. Impossible. Impossible. Still unwilling. If you have the records, they should match. And as for anything else, just relying on a few photos doesn't hold water. The place of origin, registered residence, and the signature on the entry physical exam, the work unit, all 3 don't match. You don't check it earlier, and now you bring it out at this time. These records were sealed when they were entered. Access requires dual signatures from the factory and the station inspector. I applied for access during the 29th round of checks. The station inspector held up the approval. It was delayed until last month before being released, and one more thing, I didn't report it immediately after getting the records. I sat on it for over 10 days. Why? I wanted to see what he would do next. If the discrepancies were just errors by the clerk, his actions would be normal. If not, in those 10+ days, he went to the edge of the field street 3 times in the dead of night, each time staying for about the time it takes an incense stick to burn, then turned back. Yesterday was the 4th time. He didn't turn back. Xia Wang. The one who followed me, bleeding in an instant, who had a fever in the middle of the night without a word. Xia Wang. Shen Lian, I need you, talk to him tomorrow. Don't alert anyone else. I'll do it. Last time you said your hometown was in Longdong. I remember you mentioned, you have an older brother.
4 years older than me.
In a production team. Which team? 4. The 4th. The production team is far from the county town. Last winter, I wrote a letter and asked around Longdong. I couldn't find the village name you mentioned. It's a small village. Maybe it was renamed. Where are you going? I didn't tell anyone. I'm the only one waiting for you here. Siwang.
Brother Zhou.
You. Say that again.
Chenggang. Chenggang told me to come. I didn't pass the buck anymore. I know you don't believe me, but I'm telling the truth.
Chenggang is an inspector. What authority does he have to place people on the farm? Pass it. Who? A code name? I don't know. Put the real name and message in an iron tobacco can. Place it behind the third loose brick on the east wall of the old camel pen. Someone picks it up every 2 weeks. How many times have you put something in?
3 times.
Chenggang, who came into the factory with a military inspector identity, from day one felt off to me, but Kexiwa could have been told to say that. It's specifically to muddy the waters. What's the real purpose? But if it's true, then his help with the Chama gang and He Duwang matters are all true. Putting the two things together, it doesn't make sense, yet it does. Unless his goal isn't really about the farm itself. Why did you run tonight? Because this afternoon someone slipped a note under my mattress, with only 4 words, you should go. I'm scared. I don't know if Chenggang is trying to silence me or someone else, I just want to get out of here. You're not going anywhere tonight. Go back to the cave dwelling and stay there, bar the door from inside, don't open until you hear my voice. You. Believe me now? I haven't decided whether to believe you or not, but if you run, you'll die faster.
I asked around about Chenggang. His inspector status is under the regional government affairs, not under the agricultural reclamation system.
Then, how did he manage to catch him at Hongliutan?
How? You need to figure this out. But there's one thing you need to consider. Planting an informant is one thing, who the informant is targeting is another.
Tonight, send a message through the regional higher-ups channel to check Chenggang's mission authorization source and actual approval nodes.
What if the higher-ups say he was acting under orders?
Then, I should be looking higher up.
What if they say no one authorized it?
Then this person is far more dangerous than I originally thought. I need to confront Chenggang and get the truth out of him. This frequency is on an unofficial channel, never seen it registered. I know when you found it. When you crouched down to change your footing, your soul stepped on something hard. How much of that page did you understand? Enough. This shipment went through the old camel pen route. What I sent out was a transfer node, not a handover order. What's the difference? Handover means giving something away. Transfer is moving it to a position I can keep an eye on. I'm carrying out a mission my superiors haven't filed. I know you've already sent a verification message, then why are you still coming clean? Because what you find will only tell you the authorization source is questionable, not what I'm doing, nor why I'm running this line. Someone's using the border supply loophole to sneak things in, not just once or twice. I need to trace the line back and root out the real source. My superiors didn't file it because there's someone on the inside. Filing it would alert them. You, an inspector, have the authority to make that call? No. So I need you to trust me. I'm not ordering you. I need you to trust me. Chenggang. Go ahead. The missing team. Who's accountable for 3 lives? Humph.
Just received this morning, the search team, in the erosion gully 12 miles north of the old camel pen, found 2 more bodies. Plus the previous missing team of 9, now 3 confirmed dead, 6 still missing.
6 people. Still worth searching for?
The search team says the traces in that gully don't look like they got lost. Seems like they were blocked.
It's on me. When I activated that line, I assessed the risks, but I didn't expect the team to be exposed at that point. It was my miscalculation. 3 lives, I'll own that.
What's the use?
No use. I know it's useless. So now you come to me, on what grounds? Because this matter, I can't contain it alone anymore.
Word came in that you two were confronting each other here. I had to come see. Inspector Cheng, how long have you been running this behind the scenes?
4 months.
4 months, 3 people did, and you only open up tonight. Talk. What's your take?
Stop all his unauthorized actions. Starting tonight, everything stops. Report truthfully to superiors, every word. Transfer this intelligence line to the farm for unified control. He can't keep it all to himself anymore. Report truthfully. The contact on the line will flee. We can talk later. We can't gamble more lives to hide.
The situation is pretty grim. Ching Gang, if you still acknowledge this farm intelligence, transfer it tonight.
The top one is the code name the hidden line used for itself. Past life? Shenshen, 7th month. They used this code to ship the last batch that night. He personally blew up that line and buried 3 of our own.
Shenlai, do you recognize this code?
I do. This line wasn't set up temporarily. Long before we got in, they had already laid out the supply routes, contacts, and street codes. All of it. How can you be sure? What if they already know I've handed over the intel? I don't know, but we can't wait for them to find out. We set the plan tonight. The bait is a batch of fake supplies, with paperwork, following normal allocation channels, made to look real. Where will the fake supplies go? Shiwa.
He's just a tender young boy. If he's caught passing false intel.
Precisely because he's young, they won't suspect him. If Shiwa passes the word, the other side will think it's a leak, not a deliberate plant. What about the militia?
Should I brief the elites over there? The militia, I'll call the roll tonight. No one leaves, no battle report. Quietly move them in.
Keep the numbers small, keep it steady. 10 is enough, any more and it'll leak.
Can I pick 10?
Brother Shen, is this what I'm supposed to do? Tomorrow morning, go to the junk stall on Back Street, slip this into the old books you usually trade in, don't say a word, just leave it and go. Are you scared?
I am, but I'll go.
Remember. Tomorrow morning, not too early, not too late. Leave at the same time as usual. Before the bait was even fully out, they had already arrived.
How many?
Originally expected 7 or 8. The tracks on the ground, at least double that. Can the current deployment hold? Need to adjust. Tighten the encirclement, leave no gap for escape.
Are 2 people enough on the east side?
Enough. The east side is low ground, they'd have to attack uphill. 2 people can hold it, it'll do. When do you think they'll move? When the sun gets to there.
Don't move.
Block the left side, don't let them scatter north.
Nobody come over.
This seal doesn't belong to any existing organization. 3 years ago, the Regional Security Department swept a remaining stronghold. They concluded the organization had disbanded, members were evacuated on site. The conclusion was wrong, the seal is still in use, so the organization hasn't disbanded. What does One-Eyed Eagle do with this seal? To relay orders among the strongholds, seal it as proof. Without this seal, the orders aren't valid. Where is he being held now? Just 2 militiamen guarding the camel pen. Go ask him. How many more spots around the farm? That seal of yours was issued 3 years ago. Where is the person who issued it now? You don't need to speak, your eyes will do the talking. I checked the files, 4 contact points were registered when the seal was issued, now only 1 matches, you must know the other 3 from the archives.
Can you take them down?
Only after trying will we know. Clear all 3 at once or one by one? Relying only on the farm militia, not enough manpower, and insufficient coordination. Report to the region, I'll write it. You sign.
When the team gets here, everyone cooperates unconditionally.
Understood. Signal bearing, 100 meters ahead. Old Camel Corral only flashed twice. By protocol, it's a single-person contact request. You're going in alone? The people in Head City only go for single-line contacts. If you bring someone in, he'll run off on the spot.
Comrade Shinlai, right? I've been waiting a long time.
State your business.
I've been a liaison at the outpost for 3 years. I know the list. I know the street addresses everywhere. I want a way out.
Show me the list.
These are the drop points of all contacts in the infiltration network in this area. I didn't keep a single word. I gave you everything.
Why did you only come to me now?
I've wanted to get out for a long time. 3 years, every day risking my neck just to get by. I know this road leads nowhere. I just never had the nerve. What about my family if I leave? If the list falls into their hands, my people are finished.
Where did the news come from?
Not from one line. Smugglers brought it over, several groups let something slip, pieced together from bits and pieces. Anyway, everyone knows the wind's not right. They're just looking out for themselves. Go ahead and block the point.
The last line has a different font. It was added in afterward. How are you sure it's connected to those land permits for He Juang? That job description. The reviewer who stamped that approval. The street archives don't show an official position, it was a temporary assistant title. This note uses the same phrasing, I had the team compare them. Don't do anything for now. From the day I was reborn, He Duwang showed up. Chao Changshan came to my door, Emazi and his gang, then the farm. Then Du Yanning's lead. Every step, someone was waiting ahead. It's not me looking for trouble, it's trouble coming after me. Someone used this life as a pawn, they had already set up a scheme. All 3 strongholds were cleared this morning. The people have been handed over. The verified list matches the information. What about the land permit lead? It's been checked out. The reason He Duang got those permits back then, someone paved the way for him. That temporary assistant title was a deliberate loophole left by some higher-up. In other words, from the start, someone wanted that land to end up in his hands, not just that land. The obstacles you've faced. 2 of those points were orchestrated by the same source. The infiltration network has been completely cut off, but the higher-ups have made a decision. They want to do one thing for you, however. They need you to make a choice first. What the higher-ups mean is the Border Security Liaison Office needs someone who understands the operations, and that someone is you. They've already reviewed your files from these years at Red Willow Beach. What does change your approach mean? It means you have to let go of things here. These people at the farm, you have to put aside your current methods. I'll give you an hour. Put it aside. Easy for you to say.
Clearly, these approval slips and commendation documents I've all sorted and included. You take them and keep a copy.
Director, these years.
Why say that? What you've done, everyone in this yard has seen. It speaks louder than words.
Lao Liu.
Go on. Go where you need to go.
Shenga.
I'll walk you to the intersection.
No need.
This.
It's better off staying here than following me.
Sheng Li. Huh? Oh. Your mother once sent a message through someone. I've been mute for many years. I never dared to say it.
Why are you telling me this?
Because you're leaving. And these old bones of mine won't get a second chance. Back then, I was so scared I couldn't sleep. But I still handed it in. I thought it was the right thing. Later I realized that what I did kept you buried in the mud for years.
Old Liu. Those years are over.
I know they are. But I had to say it.
Okay. You've said it.
There's something else. That kid, I had factory manager Wei check him out. His background was clean. Back then, he was brought in by someone, and he himself didn't know what was going on. He won't go astray again. Factory manager Wei kept him on to do warehouse records. If he works hard, he can stay. When you arranged for him, I knew you had it figured out.
Humph. As long as he can stand on his own.
I could tell from the first time I saw you.
Tell what?
You've got something that others don't have. Not courage, not spirit. Willingness to let go. Wherever you go, Red Willow Beach, don't forget.
I won't.
Go well.
Brother Shen. Take care.
Work hard. Made up your mind? Long ago.